Hi, I'm Jon Thelen. You know, I've been asked all winter about the Lindy Darter and how I fish it, and when we developed it, all the different stages we went through to make it the bait that it is. And I guess the most important thing that I want to put out there to you is that you can work the darter in so many different ways, and what you need to do is just experiment with it. There's times when I'll see a fish on the screen and I'll go just like this, and it's like hitting the reset button. That bait will swim back down because it has a great swimming motion going back down. A lot of times that'll get the fish to come out and meet it halfway and trigger. A lot of times I'll do this. I'll just jiggle the rod tip. The idea behind this is the Lindy Darter will actually bounce back and forth and flop and it just jiggles and wiggles all over it. The idea behind it is I'm engaging the rattles, but I look just like a wounded bait fish. And that has drawn just a ton of strikes. Then there's as simple as just a snapping motion, and this is when I'm just swimming it out to the side and it's turning and swimming back down with that little quarter turn at the top. Another action that I put on it a lot is just kind of a simple quiet lift. I call it a quiet lift because I'm not really darting the bait as much as I'm just swimming the bait. And another thing that I want to point out to everyone, because I've gotten asked a lot about this, is can I fish a dead stick hole right next to it? Sure you can. It just depends on how hard you're going to work the bait. I mean, you can see here, I'm only 18 inches over here with a bobber rod. I'm running a dead stick right next to it. And a lot of times what will happen is I'll bring fish in with the rattles on the darter, and they'll end up grabbing that rod. So you always want to fish a dead stick right next to it. But more than anything, it's the same as with any bait out there. You have to fish it and put in some time to gain some confidence with it. But while you're fishing it, don't just do the same cadence over and over and over if the fish aren't hitting it. Do some of the different things that we enabled this bait to do. Jiggle it, wiggle it, make it look like a wounded bait fish. Dart it. Do some slow lifts. Do some long resets. If you go through that whole process, you're going to find the same success that a lot of people have found with the darter this winter. It's one of the best baits out there. I mean, we're on Lake of the Woods today, and this bait it just literally outfishes anything else up here. And we have found that from Green Bay to the Missouri River. It's just been a dynamite bait. So take some time, play with the different cadences, play with the different jigging motions, and you're going to find out that you're going to want to fish those Lindy Darters the minute you get to your first spot.